companies generally, and this is just general for a lot of companies, that they reach this tipping point of just being super technical, great at being efficient at the features that are being used, how accurate their robots are, and certain points it does help to be a lot more accurate and have more features, but to the point of where it's detrimental to user experience, setting it up takes a lot longer. Usability is now the moat. That's the battleground that everybody's at.
Yeah.
And most factories, things like 90%, haven't adopted automation yet. Not because of the robot limitations, but just because the interfaces are too complex. And that's what we're seeing with Yasukawa. They're losing market share to competitors that were far less advanced, but it was so easy to set up.
I mean, that's it. It's kind of user experience is really that bridge between, having the amazing engineering and, the sort of real world impact. And I guess user experience was the key to the Yasukawa redesign. So yeah, maybe you want to go into a bit more detail about that, Makoto.
Yeah, definitely. So Yasukawa, let me back up and give you the story of Yasukawa. They are one of the world's largest robotics company in the world. 100 years of innovation in motion control and robotics. They manufacture everything from robotic arms to specialized controllers in manufacturing environments. You've got these gigantic robots that you have to be afraid of. And I used to work for Motorola, and we used to program these big cells that would program mobile phones, but you would have to have these safety curtains around it so nobody can get hit.
What was the interface like on that one as well? I mean, wow.
You would have to learn the different languages. I can't recall the language, but we used to program those. But yeah, the logic was interesting. It was not a good visual interface type of one that probably are needed today. And what I've seen, especially now with the collaborative robots, those are the robots that actually were being used more, because this is a robot that can work alongside a human. If it comes even close to touching somebody, immediately stops. The safety features there, you don't have to have these big safety curtains and worry about getting injured from them. So that is kind of where, and you see them more in modern videos and things like that where they're being used. That's something where this kind of case has become kind of our blueprint for how we approach industrial UX challenges, whether in manufacturing, engineering, or anything where kind of that powerful technology meets that complex workflow. And this is where their teach pendant that controls and basically programs a robot. I call it the BlackBerry of teach pendants. I mean, it looks like this massive thing with tons of buttons and this little tiny LCD screen that you would have to maneuver to program these highly complex robots in this manufacturing environment. And so they want to convert that all into a full screen, touchscreen, kind of like using it on an iPad. And so that was the challenge. And I know that they actually hired in a different UX firm prior to us, didn't get what they want. And the fact when they approached me and our company, it was a serendipitous kind of moment where, it's been several years, probably over a decade since I worked actually in the robotics field. And then just to hear that, I was super excited to work with them. And it was such a great thing where I'm like, I'm gonna do this project right. So yeah, that's kind of how it got started.
I'm curious, in video games, cheat codes let you skip months of grinding to unlock special abilities instantly. Have you ever wished for something similar for your software challenges? What if there's a way to instantly access 20 plus years of specialized expertise instead of developing it all internally? What if you could solve in weeks what might otherwise take months or years? Would you agree that most organizations face a steep learning curve when implementing new software solutions? At my company IIIMPACT, we serve as that cheat code for companies looking to transform complex software into intuitive experiences that users love and that drive real business results. Would it be valuable to explore? And how might this work for your specific situation? Visit impact.io for a free strategy session focused on your unique challenges.